This West Virginia nonprofit is rising above the rest to get power in a state with a relatively expensive and unreliable electricity system. Solar panels are helping the River House, which has a community arts and music program, to get cheaper utility bills, paving the way for co-founder Tim Reese to save money and give more back.
The solar panels themselves generate enough electricity to save somewhere between 25 and 30% of our electrical costs.
The average electricity bill has risen more in West Virginia than in any other state, from about $55 a month in 2016 to $139 a month this year. And it's been ranked consistently as last out of 50 states for reliability, with the most power cuts outside of major weather events.
Our supply is good when it's working, and not so good when it's off.
Part of the problem is high winds, which knock down trees that fall onto power lines. Companies like First Energy are taking a proactive approach, trimming vegetation around power lines. On this unusually hot and sunny December day in West Virginia, it's easy to see how alternative energy supplies, such as from solar panels, can offer a cheaper and more reliable way to get electricity. But the weather here and across the United States is often unpredictable. There was a high here today of 22 degrees Celsius in Hampshire County. On this day last year, it was snowing and much colder. Major weather events in other parts of the US, such as the recent tornadoes in Kentucky or the Texas winter crisis, also continue to leave people without power for weeks. Energy experts say there's a need for infrastructure to be built for the weather of the future.
You have climate change that's impacting the built infrastructure that we have. We don't have the built infrastructure for the changes that we're already seeing.
In West Virginia, coal-fired electric power plants account for 91% of the state's electricity net generation.
West Virginia has a coal culture, and power generation has always been pretty cheap here. But as costs rise, solar panels all of a sudden look more affordable.
At the end of another stunning West Virginia day, more people are planning for tomorrow, with energy options that spare them power cuts and save money. Caroline Malone, Hampshire County, West Virginia.